Hi Virgo, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Virgo, this is the Easter week that I'm doing the readings on. Just wanted to wish you guys a happy Easter. Be safe out there, you guys, okay? So let's get started with your readings. In the beginning of this reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise cards, traveling cards, do your reading and then clarify it. So let's see what's going on, Virgo, with your reading. Let's see what's going on. This is for Virgo spirit for their highest good. Two cards for Virgo for their highest good. This is for Virgo. Wow. Okay, so you got three cards. Wow, beautiful. So you have wise leader. You are a beacon for others. Yes, step back into your power, Virgo. You can handle anything that comes your way. Do what you need to do to be that leader. Okay, take control of everything that you need. You have great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. So definitely, there's going to be a lot of exploring. You're gonna, take journeys that you just didn't expect. You're gonna take steps. So be ready, because I feel like it's a good, really good card. Just keep going, pushing forward. Take a chance, because it's gonna lead you somewhere good. And then it says, in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. Wow, that's good. Good for you. So everything's going to fall into place. You don't have to control anything. You don't have to do anything. Just let it come in. You guys, let it come in. Put this on here. Good. Good for you guys. You need that. All that. All right. So Virgo, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Virgo. Virgo. Let me just shuffle a little bit more to make sure. Alrighty, here we go. Take what resonates with you, Virgo, and leave the rest. Meaning, if nothing resonates with you in this reading, then it probably wasn't meant for you. So whenever you feel that you need to see this reading, whether they're old or new readings, they are definitely something's in there for you. So, okay. So, all right, so let's get started. Virgo, see what's going on. All right. A card for the current. This is for Virgo for their highest good. Sorry. One card for the current. One for the situation. One for the past. One for what's hidden. One for the hopes and fears. One for the what you need to do now, what you need to work on, and the outcome. What is the outcome? All right. All right, Virgo. So you start with the Devil card. Devil. All right. So the way I see this Devil is that I feel like you're changing your way. I feel like this isn't anything. It could be that you're falling back to old patterns. Maybe you're indulging in some kind of temptations. Could be that you're also feeling trapped. Just a lot of codependency, like habits. Just things, patterns. You keep recycling them. But I truly feel like you're not. I don't know why. I just do. But we'll see what the other cards say. The Four of Pentacles here says you need to start saving money. I feel like you're holding on to something, or you could be also letting it go. So we'll see again with the cards. Then you have the Ten of Swords here. The ten of Swords says that there was a painful ending that you went through, but you did go through it, and now it's the end of it. You're coming to the end. So when you get the Ten of Swords, it always comes to a one. So there is some kind of ending here. Then you have the Page of Cups here. Page of Cups could be that somebody could come back in for an apology, using your intuition. There's messages, so some kind of messages. A lot of creative ideas and opportunities are here also. For the King of Swords here, I feel like you're very truthful. You're very honest. You're going to have a lot of clarity and understanding why everything has happened the way it has happened. You also have the Page of Pentacles for what you need to do now. And I feel like there's financial opportunities around you. I feel like you could be learning something new. You're very curious to learn something new. You want something different. Also, I feel like you need to watch your finances. You have the Hangman here, and the Hangman is talking about having patience, having patience, letting go of the past, surrendering to the past, waiting for something, letting go. Could also be letting go of something, but we'll see. And then you have the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is here. It's like some kind of guidance here. I feel like you're really more closer to your religion. I feel like you've been praying more. I feel like you've been asking more. I feel like you're very blessed. I also feel like it's like there's forgiveness here and there's compassion here also. Wow. And a trust. I feel like you have a trust for the higher power. That's nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. So let's see what's going on, Virgo. Whew, I feel like you're looking for some kind of answer still. So let's see what all these cards say. Okay, Virgo, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Virgo, 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 Virgo. Clarify the devil card. Why is the devil card here? Oh, one more card. All right, so with the Two of Swords here, okay, so you start off with the Devil card, but I feel like you're really leaving patterns behind. I feel like you're not doing anything different, and I feel like you're taking a leap of faith. So I feel like, even if you're still feeling trapped or you're going back to these old patterns, I feel like you're going to break them very soon, and you're not going to be doing that. I do truly believe that. But if there is anybody that has like some kind of temptation or whatever, just make sure that you try your best to leave it behind, okay? Because that's what I feel. And if I feel like if you're feeling trapped, then remember that it's up to you to be able to change that, okay? Because with your cards here, I feel like you're contemplating some kind of choice, okay? You have the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is like she's carrying these two swords, but she still can't make up her mind. She doesn't want to see. She can't see anything. She's like trying to figure things out, but she's trying to make some kind of choice. I feel like you need to go within and meditate. I feel like you're contemplating a lot. I feel like you could also be going in a different direction, starting to go in a different direction. And with the Seven of Cups, definitely a decision you are definitely trying to make. They're asking you to really be patient, to really be observant, objective about it. They're asking you not to rush into making any decisions also, but really look at it, like really, really look at it. You're contemplating a lot. You want a lot also. I feel like you really want a lot. You have a lot of desires out there. But they want you to just really be careful on how you're making your decisions, okay? Have an open mind, have an open heart, stuff like that. You have the Four of Pentacles, and why is the Four of Pentacles here? One more card. Wow. All right, so you do have the Four of Pentacles, and I do feel like there is traveling here. I feel like you need to save your money and conserve, like be frugal with it. I actually do feel like you need to really be careful on how you spend your money, okay? So like really, really knock out things that you don't need anymore, okay? Because for some reason they're asking you to save money here. I feel like you need to have patience and be calm about things. I feel like you're trying to balance everything out, but it's very difficult for you because you're still having this choice hang over your head. There is a decision that you're going to contemplate, but they're asking you to really be calm about things and try to balance everything as much as you can. You are definitely on the right path, Virgo. You are where you're supposed to be. I feel like you're very divinely guided also. And with the tarot card, I feel like there's going to be a lot of changes coming through also. So be ready. I also feel like there's traveling here, moving also. But there's going to be changes that you didn't expect. So be ready for that. Wow. And then you have the Ten of Swords, but I don't, honestly, I don't really see anything bad here. I don't. You may have gotten the Tower card, but I think there's changes that need to be done that's going to lead you in a better way, because there are a lot of things here that are closing and you have a lot of opportunities here. You also have the Ten of Swords here in the past, and it's very good. There could have been some kind of ending, maybe a relationship or a job or career or something. And you felt defeated. You felt like, okay, what else, but you know what, you're over it and you're past it and you're getting through, so you're doing good. This, when you have the 10 of Swords, that's an ending. So now there's a new beginning starting, so everything's starting to shift for you, so it's good. You have the Page of Cups up here. And why is the Page of Cups here for Virgo? One more card. Wow. So you came into your own reading, Virgo. You have the Hermit card here. So really go within and contemplate about things. You're contemplating about it a lot. So really go within and meditate is what I meant. Really try to clear your mind and make that effort to really make choices, with the clear mind, okay? With the 3 of Cups, I feel like there's a lot of celebration here, a lot of support from your friends and family. I feel like there's a togetherness, working together in harmony, like a union, and I feel like you have a lot of support also. With the Page of Cups here, I feel like, there could be some kind of apology coming back. Somebody could be returning to give you an apology. If they haven't, they're going to. Somebody. I feel like there is some kind of forgiveness that you're going to make, but it's up to you, really. There's opportunities. There's messages coming through. Also, I also feel like you need to watch those same numbers, the sequence, the numbers that we always see, like 11, 11, 4, 4, 4, stuff like that. If you're seeing that, you're being guided. So there's messages there that you really need to see. Okay, don't just dismiss it. Really look at it, because there's something here that your guides are trying to tell you. I feel like you're going to be very creative. I feel like you're very inspired right now. I feel like oh, this isn't the sun. This is something you're not seeing, so it's good. I also feel you're dreaming about a lot, that you want a lot. And I feel like you're trying to make some kind of choice. But really go within, okay? Because you're very smart. You're very wise. You know how to handle anything that comes your way. But you really need to also take that time, to clear your mind. Clear your mind and rest. You have the King of Swords here. And the King of Swords is saying that, you're very truthful. Clarify the King of Swords for Virgo. One more card. Wow. All right. So you do have the 6 of Pentacles and the Strength card. They're saying that, you're very truthful. You're very honest, very stern. You know how to handle things. And definitely you do. You take them and you know what you need to do. You have the 6 of Pentacles. So there could be some kind of abundance coming in for you. You're very giving, you're very generous. You're trying to keep everything balanced. Also, they're asking you to be calm and find your strength, and don't get all angry at these times, because something that goes wrong, they're asking you to find your calmness, okay? So really be calm about things that are going on in your life, even if they seem frustrated, okay? Because there's something, you just need to go with it. Go with the flow. Just let it come in, okay? Deal with it and just keep going. Don't let nothing stop you, okay, from moving forward, because you're doing really good. You're doing a really good job. And all your cards that came out here, it's like it's in the flow. There's adventure here. You're moving forward, definitely. Okay, so with the Page of Pentacles here, why is the Page of Pentacles here for Virgo? My card. Wow. Wow. Okay, so you do have the Page of Pentacles here, and I feel with the Page of Pentacles, you're trying to, there's manifestations. You're dreaming about a lot of money. Like if you're trying to, you're wanting money. Is that what you want? Is what you want. So it's like, think positive when you're manifesting, that say, hey, I'm going to get this. I know I'm going to have enough money for this. I know I'm going to have the right people being put in my place, stuff like that. Keep continuing to do that, because remember, you have all the tools to manifest everything. Also feel like there are financial opportunities around you. I feel like you could be learning a new skill. Also feel like you just got to be careful with your finances. Okay. Like don't overindulge in things. You also have the Knight of Wands here, and the Knight of Wands is saying that change is definitely coming in. You're ready for it. You want it, and they're asking you not to rush into things. You're going to be very excited, but you're very courageous and confident also, that you're taking really big, bold steps. So it's nice. I like that. And then you have the 7 of Swords, and the 7 of Swords is about, maybe you're keeping quiet about things. Maybe, uh, with the Seven of Swords, you probably can do things differently if it's you. It's a card of betrayal, but I feel like sometimes this card will come out and it's like you're holding on to information. So it'll come out like you're being sneaky, but it really is that you're just being quiet about things. And also too, I feel like you just need to be careful on who you trust and who you talk to about your decisions and who you want to do, because there's sometimes some people can be really ugly. Okay, so just be careful. um I feel like you already know what you want, and I feel like you're keeping it to yourself, like not really telling everybody about things. But because you're excited, all this excitement, all this new things that are going to come in, remember that to be calm about things and not to, just do things in an impulse, like really just go and sign your name on a contract and say, oh, okay, I'll do it. No, no, no. Really think about things, okay? Because there is that decision that you still need to make. There's a lot of change that are coming in. You still need to take care of, clear your mind. There's just a lot here, but you need to be calm, okay? Calm about things, everything that's going on. And then what you need to work on, you have the Hangman. And why is the Hangman here? Nice. One more card. Wow. So definitely for a lot of you guys, you're going through a healing, because you have the Star card here. Star card is saying that, keep your hope, keep your faith, don't lose faith on anything. You are moving towards happiness, because you have the Ten of Cups here, which is very nice. When we get the Ten of Cups, you're moving towards happiness. They want you to think positive. Even though it seems like you don't see what's ahead of you, still think positive, okay? Because whatever you're thinking, if you're thinking negative, it will come through. Okay, so really think positive in everything, because right now we're in the stage where we're all manifesting what we want to create, what we want to do, what we want to, for the future. So they're asking you, think positive in everything, no matter what. I feel like you are definitely trying to let go of a lot, especially the past. I feel like you need to have your patience, and I feel like you're ready for all this change that's going to come in. I also feel like you're waiting on something. It could be some kind of offer, it could be some kind of job, but definitely you're waiting on something. And then you have the Hierophant. And why is the Hierophant here? Wow, one more card. Very nice, you guys. Wow, this is very, very nice. Um, so you did have the Hierophant here, and the Hierophant is talking about, having answers, wanting answers, believing in yourself, trusting yourself, being more religious, seeing your traditional values. I feel like you're very divinely guided. I feel like you're having a lot of forgiveness in your heart and compassion, and you're very smart. You know how to handle everything. You have the Ace of Pentacles, and I do feel like there is that new beginning coming in for you with prosperity. I feel like there's abundance coming in any way, shape, or form. I also feel like you are on the right path. I feel like doors are going to open for you. I feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas and very inspired to do, for growth, for, creating something that you want. You do have the Page of Swords, and they're asking you to communicate better with people, really get your point across. Could also be learning something new. I feel like you're definitely moving forward. I feel like you're seeing the truth in everything, and you're just moving on. You're just moving forward, so it's good. I like that a lot. But you're going to have a lot of new ideas, and you're very strong-willed right now. You're very strong-willed. You're ready for anything. You're very adventurous too. I feel like you're just like, wow, I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go do that. And you have no worries. But you really got to take care of your finances, okay? Even though you're bringing in the money, really watch them, okay? You need to be careful with that. There's a big alert there for some of you guys. And really be careful making these decisions, okay? Because you need to. Very nice reading, Virgo. All right, Virgo. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you next time. Have a happy Easter, and God bless.